All praises to the Most High. This is Obed Israel coming to you once again. We want to come to you and share with you some findings. You know what we're doing. We are actually doing research and going out and trying to gather up the people who's been scattered by the false doctrine. And there's a lot of people who's finding out that they've been under false doctrine. Okay, that they've been taught false religion. Okay, and the truth has caused people to scatter and leave the churches and to leave that false doctrine. But what they're doing, they're just out wondering. They don't know what to believe because false doctrine don't teach you what you should be. The truth. It don't teach you any parts of the truth, or teach. You don't learn what you should do as a follower of the Most High, because actually the Bible wasn't given to everybody. The Bible was given to the chosen people of God, who are the Israelites. So the Israelites have been taught false doctrine. Now God is waking them up to the truth. And there's men out on the street, just like the days of old. This is the way it has always went. When we were in captivity, God began to bring us out. Although there was another world power that took charge of us, he would bring us out and let us know who we were and what our obligations and our contract to him is. Not was, it is and always will be. So that's what we're trying to get the people to see, because unless we understand who we are, Israelites, we won't understand the contract we got with God, with the Most High. So a lot of people are just wondering, what do I do now? I found out, okay, we're under the strong delusion. Christianity is teaching customs and it's not teaching the Bible. Do I give up my Christianity for the Bible? That's not a hard question, but it is if you're under a strong delusion and waking up, not knowing what to do. So that's what we're doing, and we're asking the elders, and we have elders who participating with us, and mystery elder, I know who she is, but you all don't really know who she is. But so what she's doing is staying anonymous, because she's got some hard positions to take. She's in the process of transition, so she's asking God to show her beyond a shadow of a doubt, just like he showed everybody else what we should be doing and what the truth is concerning the Israelites and the rest of the world. So that's what we're doing. We have Mystery Elder on the phone. She's got a scripture she found. We're going to ask her to tell you all how she found these scriptures, and she's asked us to help her break it down. So, Mystery Elder. Okay, and let's see. Let me get you cut on here. Mr. Elder, would you tell the people how you found this scripture and what's going on when you came across it? What the scripture is?
I found this scripture in the book of Hosea, fourth chapter. And here, God is holding Israel.
No, I'm asking you to tell us how you found the scripture, not to explain it.
Oh, how I found it.
Yeah, what was this? What was you know what I'm trying to say? What was man? You get old, you lose words. What was the incidents around it? What was it? How did you find the scripture?
I just
what was happening when you just opened up? You said, go ahead.
I opened up the book and went to the book of Hosea.
And where did you go in Hosea?
The fourth chapter.
What verse?
Beginning at the first verse.
So many of you have read this, so we know it's not just a coincidence that she found this, opened and found this particular scripture, because many of you who know what it's saying, we know this is the place to start if you're wondering and looking for the truth. So when you found this scripture, you want to read it. You want to when you found this scripture, God gave you something. You want to read it, just starting at the first verse, and I'll cut in and out as we go along.
Okay. Hosea 4, verse 1. And it reads, Hear the word of the Lord, ye children of Israel. For the Lord hath a controversy.
Hold it right there. So we see the Lord saying, he's identifying who he's talking to. This is the people. Wait, I'm talking to the audience. He's identifying the people he's talking to. He's talking to the children of Israel, and he's saying, this is what he's saying. He has a controversy against them. So we're gonna look at that word controversy. What does it mean? We're gonna look at it in the Greek. We'll go down, and here it says strife, dispute, quarrel, dispute, controversy. Okay, quarrel. So God is saying he has a quarrel with the children of God, with the chosen people. Okay, you keep reading, please.
Because there is no truth, nor mercy, nor knowledge of God in the land.
Okay, give us your interpretation of that scripture, if you would. That first verse.
Okay. Here, God has a problem with the Israelites because of their disobedience, their controversy, their fighting, and they don't have no truth in them. They're not merciful anymore, and they really don't even acknowledge God in that land.
Okay, good, perfect. That's perfect. So we see that was happening back in the period of Hosea that he was in. He was speaking to the children of Israel, and they had pretty much got into the same condition, the state of being that the people are in today, right?
Right.
Okay, let's go on to the second verse.
Okay, the second verse. By swearing, lying, and killing, and stealing, and committing adultery, they break out, and blood touches blood.
Okay, let's stop right there. By swearing and lying. These are parts of the Ten Commandments. The Ten Commandments, we know the 613, but this is part of the Ten Commandments right here. Lying, swearing, stealing, lying, killing, committing adultery, and blood touches blood. In other words, we killing each other. We're doing all this to each other. Blood touching blood. What you say? How does that? Can you identify any of this as an application of what's happening today? How does that apply to us today? Any of this apply to the people of today?
It's the law, and it applies to all.
No, I'm saying, is this any of this behavior? Any of this behavior? Is it happening today? Any of the people?
Yes.
Any of these people? Any of these behaviors being done today?
It happens all the time.
Just about everything, right, is going on today in our people. This is the way our people are thinking, right, today.
Yes.
Christians, do they think like this?
Yes, they do.
That was kind of hard. It took you a while to think, to say. You're still kind of partial to Christians, aren't you?
I was trying to get the definition in my mind.
So you're not partial to Christians?
No, I'm not partial to Christians.
Why not? Okay, that's the one you don't want to answer. Okay, let's go on. So this is still happening today, and we know that Christians say that the law's been done away with. And if the law's been done away with, there's no way you would know that you're not supposed to be doing these things, because you don't have a moral standard to go by. If the law's been done away with, which is our moral standard, no other race, no other psychobabble, uh, analytical way of thinking will give you uh, behavior contrary to what we're seeing here in the second chapter, in the second verse. The only thing that's going to say, hey, these things in this second verse are wrong for a society is the laws, the Mosaic law. Is the only thing that's going to tell you, going to show you what's wrong, going to tell you that these things are wrong to do, because we know we live under man's doctrine, under Christianity. We live under Christianity right now, and we see that the condition of the world is just like the second verse. Okay, so we're going to take a break right here. We'll be right back.